Hey guys, I'm Shade, and this is the new Hydra everyone wants. Mega Hydra! Today, I'll be doing a giveaway of all the best Hydras I pull from the Hydra crate. To get this legendary beastie, you'll need all the Hydras, including Coral Hydra at 1%. Stay tuned to see how lucky we are and how to enter the giveaway for your chance to win. Meanwhile, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Even if you don't win today, some of these Hydras are very strong and can be picked up super cheap. Let's look at my 3 favorites and see how you can get them before the general public finds out. The easiest to get of our featured scale friends is Skele Hydra at 10%. I saw people selling them for 1 to 2k gems yesterday. So let's check the stats. Wow, it's got great cost efficiency and the damage is pretty close to Splatoon's. And people are selling it for next to nothing. Can you believe it? Snatch these up before the chest leaves, as they are definitely unranked meta material. With all the publicity Coral Hydra and Kraken are getting, I can understand why they have such a high price tag. But in reality, if you don't have Eternal Glory on them, they aren't top tier anymore. The meta has shifted, and people haven't realized it yet. In a later video, we'll look at the top tier loadout for general gameplay, one for Infinite, and one for Infinite if you have the best ranks. Next up is the slightly rarer Tiki Hydra at 5%. If you watched my last video, you already know why it's a favorite. Tiki is an efficient early game monster, packing in serious DPS that will have you saying, Cyclops who? Lastly, we have Coral Hydra at 1%. Why last? Everybody already knows he's got good DPS, but he only has 1 placement, and without E-Glory, it isn't a meta tower. He's also extremely rare at 1%, and so he's usually the missing step in people's plans to get Mega Hydra. On that note, it's time. Will you guys beat the odds? Let's find out. Alright, 1. Hey, there's a skeletal. That's not bad. That's only the 10%er. Yep, 60. You can do better than that. Come on, luck. Some more aquas. Another skeletal. Really hoping to get you guys at least a Tiki Hydra. I think I have an extra one lying around if we don't make it, but let's do one more. Come on. 2, 3. There's a Tiki. Alright, so at least you guys will get some skeletals and a Tiki. Nah, man, it doesn't look like we're doing so great. Oh, there's another Tiki. Alright, so I'm gonna be giving out at least 3 Tikis. That's not bad. Let's just do a couple more here. Yeah, we'll do a 10 pool. That's more efficient. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. So it looks like we'll be giving away 3 Tiki Hydras and 3 Skele Hydras. To enter today's giveaway, I'm going to have you leave a comment down below that contains the phrase #Tiki Hydra. Let's take some of our new officially ranked S+ Hydras out for a test spin and see how we fare, shall we? We'll try both maps mentioned in our pirate treasure farming guide and see if they can hang 10. Alright, so the first thing we talked about on our treasure farming guide was the Pirate Cove. We are on level 32 here. We'll just play on normal. We'll start by dropping a Tiki Hydra here. Love this guy. He has such good range, such good early damage. There's no Pandora when it comes to infinite, but for quick maps, man, he is so good. You notice I do have Warlord on mine. I think that is a 25% damage bonus, but you can get fairly close with just getting like Battle Ready 3 for the 20% damage, which is pretty common. With this champion skin, I do get the 10% damage bonus added on, so he does a little bit more than just if you don't have any of the champions leveled up yet. Both of the Pirate champion and the Hydra champion will give you 10% bonus to all your towers damages. As you can see, Tiki just simplifies the whole start. You don't have to put anything anywhere, run around, move towers, just level up Tiki a couple times and you're good. Even at level 32. Pretty sweet looking too. Love that multicolored beams and the Aztec aesthetic. Okay, so now we have some cash. As you can see, I have Orochi waiting in the wings down here just in case we need them. Like I said, our third pick is Coral Hydra. I don't think it has a great rank on it, so it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. We also brought around a Red Reef Hydra. He does give you a bit of an area buff to your other towers. It's not as good as Mindo, but I figured I'd stick with the Hydra theme and see how far we can get. And it does look cool having just a bunch of dragons on your team. The big man here is Own Island because I'm pretty sure he's got a pretty decent attack range, yeah. That evil death beam. Sorry, my little sea creature friends. So today we're having a fish fry. So it looks like Tiki Hydra with that buff and my champion buff is just gonna carry us through most of the game here. Although this guy seems to be putting in some good work too. We will probably actually level him up next. Alright, here comes Blackbeard. Let's see how this goes. We don't have enough to level him up again, so I guess we'll just see how this guy's damage scales. Oh wow, that's a big jump. That's actually really good. Let's put up another one of those. That's pretty good. And that's even without a good rank on it. I see why he's so efficient. That's amazing. We got you. That's easy. GG. Alright, so you can see that this really easily handled Pirate Cove. Let's go check out the next one. Let's get right to the big boys. Skullbone Island. We are on rank 8. Let's see how they do. Usually like to start by throwing up one of these guys. I like to pretend they don't take as much space if you put them on the side of the island. Let's see if we stick on there. I think we got this early game thing down. We do pretty good into the mid game, and then I'm really worried about our late game, which is why I brought along Orochi. I do have some higher tier towers, but he, you know, is also available as a non-event tower. that you can get fairly easily and fairly cheaply, so we'll see if he can just see if he is enough. Here? Yes, okay, there's one. Alright, so this guy's still holding it down pretty well. I do want to get him all the way up to 275 because it looks like that is his biggest boost. Nice. Alright. One thing I forgot to mention, my pet buff damage is at 25%. If you don't know what that is, number one, I feel bad for you, so please watch the pet guide. And then the 10% for my champion skin, so that is an extra 35% damage. We're only on level 13, so we are probably going to have to bring out all the stops here. Let's see, so this is the super secret technique of using Far Reach 1 as a rank for Coral Hydra, just in case anybody was not aware. Damn, that is a lot of death beams. We get everybody? Oh yeah, we didn't upgrade our Medusas yet. But like I said, I mean, other than Coral Hydra, which you could probably, you know, substitute any other decent tower, especially if you manage to get your hands on like a squid shot, which we'll get into in the next video. I bought mine for 15k gems, and I think it was probably cheaper that way than actually spending the pirate treasure, since I'm still working on getting through my pirate pass. Squid shot actually does the most slot DPS of any tower in the game, and I have him, but I didn't bring him just to try to keep it fair. But if you can afford him, I would highly recommend getting that. But yeah, I'm loving these Hydra towers, and I love their little beams. I like how they're all different attacks. I really like the enemies that they put forth here. I think they have a lot of character. I really like when the enemies start getting gold. It feels really epic. I was kind of hoping that maybe you'd have to like hit them with your weapon or something to get the gold plating off or something, but then as long as the pass is, I don't know that I would want to do that every game. They would probably have to add some sort of 2 times or 3 times speed gameplay option just so you could get through it. Otherwise it kind of feels like you get to this point and you kind of chill a little bit and maybe get yourself a glass of juice or whatever. What do you guys think? Should they add a 2 or 3 times gameplay? When you're dropping your hashtag Tiki Hydra in the comments, let me know how you feel about adding a 2 or 3 times speed option. Also, do you think we will, like at this point when I'm asking this question, do you think we will win today? Because I'm used to playing this level with like an E-Glory Imp and a God Kuma, and it's like, you know, I have a lot of faith in these. These are good units, but I don't know how high end they tweak this level, so this is only normal. And I feel like we should make it, because if you don't make it at this point, like, what towers do you expect people to have to beat this? Three levels left. Can we do it? And people ask me a lot if this game is pay to win, but as you can see, we have Orochi, which is a free-to-play tower. You can get them just for doing the gem pools, if you're feeling lucky, on the anime chest. If you use my gem farming guide, it is actually pretty easy to get the gems to buy these towers. I mean, you can get, you know, for a night of playing 4 or 5 hours, you can pick up an Orochi. For 2 days of playing, you can pick up a Squid Shot. Skele Hydra you can pick up for 1,000 to 2,000 gems. 2 or 3 days you have 3 of the best towers slot DPS wise in the game that will carry through most all the content. Maybe it may take a little bit to roll some ranks, but I mean that's the fun, right? Like having the replayability, doing the little like casino slot pools of the arena ranks. I really actually enjoy that, even though it is extremely frustrating. But you can see we're doing it. We're kicking some butt. Gold Bones does not stand a chance. Say goodnight. Not too bad. I mean, you can see we picked up a little bit of pirate treasure here. If you haven't watched my pirate treasure farming guide, check that out. Hey, thanks for watching today, guys. The next video is probably going to hopefully be tomorrow, and that is on the new Spider leaderboard monthly reward, which we should be getting tomorrow. I have a lot of friends who think that it's going to have a slow. I don't know. That seems like it might be a little crazy. We'll have to wait and find out. Tune in tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. As always, I hope you have an awesome day, and we will see you next time.